We got Andre here. He's going to give us an update for the past few days. So we want to know, I haven't even asked you, are you failing on CPAP? Are you doing well on CPAP? What's the story with the last 3 or 4 nights?
Yeah, exactly. So it's day or night number 3 today. First few were challenging, as you guys remember. And then the one that I got a score on wasn't that great. It was a 46, and then the app has this thing where it says, oh, okay, give us some information where we can figure out what you're struggling with. So they ask you, is the mask a problem? Is it just getting used to the thing? Is it a mental block? So you take this little kind of survey thing there, and then they have a test run or something. So they make it do this little test run, and they check the seal. So I did that a couple of times. So the first was a 46, right? Not that great. The second night was a little better. I got a 69 score, on the app. I didn't remember kind of adjusting it that much, or like turning in them like, oh, I forgot I'm wearing this during sleep. And then last night, I got the best one out of all of them. So I got a 70.
Let's go with an hour. So you did 4 hours, 10 minutes. That's great. You had a great mask seal, and
right.
Let's just show the people you are on that Vitera.
Yes.
And look at that, Andre. You had 0.9 events.
Yeah.
So that therapy pressure that you have is working. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, the other nights I had like a 2.1 events per hour, so all of them were higher. This one was, and here's the thing. I remember last night, I woke up at like 7, but around 5 or something, I took it off. It's probably just kind of not able to go the entire night with it, right? So I was like, because I'm taking it off, I'm probably gonna have a horrible score, But it looks like it was the best out of all of them. So I'm getting used to it. I think that's the biggest thing here. Third night, getting a lot more used to it. Falling asleep was a lot faster. The first night, remember, it took me 3 hours. I had to take it off, couldn't fall asleep. Then I had it for an hour and a half before I fell asleep, and then. Last night, I don't know if it's 10 minutes, I got a lot of stuff going on in personal life too, so I was really exhausted. Maybe that just contributed to it, but I'm glad that it's going up, and I hope to see the benefits sooner, or
do you feel any different? Do you feel a little more alert? Because to me,
a little bit, yeah.
To me, first of all, you came in very early this morning, 8 o'clock. So,
and yesterday we started at 7 here, right? Because we were trying to avoid the heat and everything. So yeah, that was great. We had a good day yesterday. A lot of hard work. It was hottest on record since the record started. We had a ramp outside. It was good. Wasn't that bad. So yeah, it's a subjective thing. I don't know if I'm excited about other things, or it is that actually helping me be more full of energy and not as tired during the day, sleepy, when I drive, things like that. Those were definitely happening before, like after lunch, drive into like an assessment or something, you'd be like, So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
That's great, Andre. Keep it up. And also, a tip I'm going to give you is that you did 4 hours and 10 minutes last night. So try to push the boundaries. Maybe it's 4.5 hours tonight, or 5 hours. So compete against yourself in that regard. And we'll take an update from you again in a few days. Yeah. Thank you, man. Keep up the great work.
Oh yeah. Thank you, guys. Yeah, definitely. We'll tell you guys what's going on, and I hope this, as we said, helps some other people to break the ice, or to kind of say, yeah, let me look into this. Maybe, this is an issue if you have these things as fatigue, sleepy behind the wheel, especially in the afternoon, things like that. There might be something going on there, so definitely worth checking into that.
All right. Thank you, Andre.